my channel. It is Anna. Hi. I have not filmed in so long. I really don't remember the last time I uploaded a YouTube video. Pretty sure it was when I went to the Harry Styles concert, and that was a long time ago at this point. It was in September and it is now November, so it's been a minute. The semester has gone by quicker than I literally can wrap around my little brain. It has been the fastest semester of my life. Maybe it's because while I am busy, yes, I am also able to have a social life. We'll get into all of it in a little bit, but long story short, I am just very happy to be sitting down and filming again. I also haven't done a podcast episode in like a year. I haven't done that in so long, so I feel like it's time to bring it back. What I figured we could do today is just chat a little bit about what's been going on, kind of talk about what I've been working on, what I'm going to be working on, all that good stuff. And then I had you guys submit questions or whatever over on Instagram and things for me to talk about. So maybe I'll talk about some of those. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I think it should be pretty fun and chill and just relaxing. I'm going to be working on this throughout today's video. It's my first ever raglan. I'm actually making a video about making a raglan for the first time. So this is what I have so far. The sleeve is much bigger than I anticipated it would be. But I do like really oversized things, but I'm like looking at this, I'm like, is it too oversized? But I'm like, I can't do this again. I can't undo it and redo it. So I think I'm gonna keep it really oversized, and just kind of go with it. Just gonna keep going with that. So I am using the Lion brand respun 100% recycled polyester yarn in shade Amber. So that's what we're gonna be using. I'm gonna take this off finally. I don't know why I kept it on. And then we're just going to kind of jump into everything that's been going on and all that good stuff. So grab your projects, grab a snack, a little coffee drink, a tea maybe if that's more up your alley, and we will hang out and relax together for a little bit. You guys will be so proud of me. I'm following Erin B's. It's Erin B's YouTube tutorial to make this. And it's all triple crochets. I'm a changed woman, guys. What can I say? They're not my favorite stitch, but like, it is fun when you want to have something like loose and like flowy and all that good stuff. So being so super brave right now, it's crazy. But yeah, if you guys don't already know, I am a college senior. Also, pardon the light on my face. I have disco balls hanging in my window because I like the light reflects all over my room. It makes me very happy, especially as the days are now short and it gets dark at 5 where I am. So to give myself a little more joy, I like having my disco balls up. But that's not here nor there. I just apologize for the weird light on my face. But anyways, back to college. I'm a senior. I am studying communications, specifically ad and public relations. So it keeps me very busy. I'm also involved in a lot of things on campus that keep me very busy. But I think the number one thing that's been making this semester go by so quickly is the fact that, like, not for the first time I have a social life, because that's not true. I have been living with the same people since sophomore year, and I love them. They are my closest friends. But because of the pandemic, we weren't able to do a lot sophomore year, and then junior year was just super academically rigorous for all of us, so it was tough. So now by the time senior year has come around, we've kind of gotten into a better swing of things, more things are open around us, and we can just kind of live more normally than we've been able to since like freshman year. So it's been really fun to be able to do things with my friends that I live with, friends that I don't live with, and just overall trying to do more things for myself. The number one thing I struggle most with is not prioritizing time for myself, or just overworking myself because I feel like I have to, like I'm obligated to. And that's just simply not the case. I can just enjoy life. And I try to remind myself, I'm like, hey, you don't need to sit down and like start doing something right now. You can just sit down and relax. Like I picked up Animal Crossing for the first time in, no joke, 4 months the other day. And it felt really, really nice because I hadn't played in so long, and for 30 minutes I was allowing myself to just hang out and play a game for fun. There was no academic benefit. There was no advancing my small business. I'm just doing it because I wanted to. And I'm trying to get better at that because that's something I struggle with a lot. I haven't had too much time to crochet and knit to film. I crochet and knit most every day still, but it's things like this where it's going to take me a while to film a video. And if I'm only able to do a couple rows a day, I'm not going to get super far very fast, and I'm trying to be okay with that. I'm not a machine, like I just said. I'm a human being. I'm allowed to take time and relax and not work every second of every day. And I remind myself that I'm like, you're fine, you're good. So I'm allowed to work slowly, and I'm allowed to not crank things out as if I wasn't a full-time student doing other things, which is why it takes me longer to get projects done, and I haven't been posting as much because I don't really have time to like sit down and film things. But I'm trying to, as we're going back into the holiday season, get back into the swing of things a little bit, kind of get myself onto a better routine. That's one thing I really want to learn. I think I spoke about it over the summer, maybe in a video, that I want to get better at figuring out how to balance like all of my time and my work. I'm very bad at that. I'm very bad at setting deadlines for myself, so I think I need to get better at that. But I'm trying to get better at it because like for Black Friday and holiday shopping, I want to reopen my store with some new stickers and maybe some like crochet or knit pieces that I'm looking to sell or whatever. We'll see what I can get done in terms of that, because obviously, like I just said, that takes a while and I don't necessarily always have the time. But I definitely want to do stickers, and like I'll have my tote bags back up, and you know, I kind of like to do t-shirts. Like please let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in. If you're like, not for me, I totally understand it. I might just do a couple. I don't know. Like I have ideas for really cute t-shirt designs that I would love to wear. I just like threw my crochet hook on myself. So I kind of want to do it, even if it's just a couple. I'm more of a sweatshirt head than a t-shirt girly, but let me know. Let me know what you guys would want, because I'm kind of thinking like soft, cozy t-shirts, like saying something like grandma friend or like cool kids crochet, or like one of like my kind of staple like phrases. And I just think it would be super cute, and maybe I could put like a little, I love having when people put things on like a sleeve or like down here on the sleeve, so I could always put like crochet by AK or something like that, or like a little yarn ball or something. I don't know. I have so many ideas, but it's a matter of time, energy, money, all that stuff. But long story short, I want to have some new stuff for Black Friday, so I'm trying to get better at like managing my time on how to get everything done, which I'm not going to sit here and say I'm good at yet, because that's a lie. I'm not, but I'm getting better at it. I'm getting a better understanding of it. I've had some of my friends tell me that like it's a good idea to like set yourself a deadline and be like, you will have this done by this day, and then you will. And like that helped me when I was putting together my peach fuzz cardigan pattern, and it helped me, you know, kind of stay on track and being like, okay, you're going to have it out by today, all that good stuff. So I don't know. I've had time to crochet and knit, not a lot of time to do it to film a video, which is why I haven't, which is a bummer. But I want to get this one out. I definitely want to do pattern recommendations for the holidays, because I love looking for patterns. It is one of my favorite things to do, because I just like poking around websites and finding different things and getting inspiration. And like, people are so talented. People are so talented. So I love, you know, finding ways to like help support other artists. I think it's such a lovely thing to do. So I'm definitely gonna put one of those videos out, hoping for next week. Let's see if I say it now. I'm setting like this deadline for myself. Maybe if I plan it like this day I'll film, this day I'll edit, whatever. If I really like set it into my schedule, maybe I'll get it done, because I would like to get it out for next week, just in time for making your gifts for the holiday season, right? But we'll see. And then this video I want to get out sometime soon as well, because I would frankly like to wear the sweater, so I want to be done with the sweater, you know what I mean? But I think that's kind of it in terms of have I had time to crochet or knit. Videos like this are crazy because I could draw what I talk about for the most part, so I could kind of talk about whatever I want, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's kind of it on that. I would love to film more. Honestly, I would love to live stream more, because then I could still interact with you guys without necessarily having to film and edit and post a video. But I get so nervous to live stream. I get so nervous. I don't know. No one's ever mean. Everyone's really, really nice anytime that I've ever live streamed. I don't know. I think then it makes it a little too real that there are a bunch of people watching my YouTube videos. Like, you guys are real. Did you know that? You guys are real people. I can't rationalize that in my head. So I think it's hard for me to be like, wow, there are 10 people sitting and watching right now. Like, hello, that's crazy. But I don't know, give me some words of encouragement maybe, and I'll live stream more, because I would like to. I don't know. I like watching live streams a lot. Like, I really like Twitch, so I would like to do it as well, but we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to recently in terms of school stuff. But then in terms of what I'm making, let me fill you guys in on that. So I'm making a shrug for one of my friends, Jillian. Hi Jillian, if you're watching this. So I'm gonna make that for them. And then what else am I working on? Oh, working on the blank canvas vest by my friend Emma, Made in the Moment. Their pattern is a made to measure vest pattern. It's, as the name suggests, a blank canvas. You can use it for kind of anything that you want, whatever. But I just love the look of it, and I'm using some of the yarn that I dyed this past summer with Rit. So it's turning out really cute. I had to restart it a couple times because I kept making a mistake, and then this is my first time knitting in the round, so I accidentally, when I joined the two sides, they were twisted. So super cool for me. I got like a good amount of rows in, and then realized that I had to undo the whole thing, so that was a big fat bummer. But we are now on the right track. Everything's fine again. The earth is healing, and I'm happy to announce that I will someday soon, hopefully, have a vest to wear. What else am I working on? Literally, what else am I working on? I'm like looking down where I like toss my projects. I have another sweater. It's a knit one that I'm using with this exact yarn because I have so much of it. And I've been working on that for a really long time. It's kind of like a pick up and put it down all the time type project. I don't remember the name of the pattern. I know I got it off Rippler. It's a free one by Natalie Knits. It's like the Tea Time, maybe? Tea Talk? Tea something? The tea sweater. It's a super cute pattern though, and I very much want to finish it. Alright, I had to go through and delete a bunch of footage off my camera because I ran out of filming space. At first I was like, no way my battery just died. I just charged it. My battery did not die. In fact, I did run out of space on my camera, but we now have about 80 minutes of space on this bad boy, so we can talk for a while. But I was talking about what I've been working on recently, how I'm gonna finish that sweater over winter break. That's a goal for myself. And then also, and mom, if you're watching at this point, skip ahead like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, something. Just skip for a while. But I've owed my family Christmas and birthday gifts for like ever. I don't know if anyone relates to this, and I don't want any judgment in the comments, please. I've owed them gifts for a really long time, and I know I've owed them for a really long time. And this year, this is kind of where the wanting to get better at deadlines thing is like really rooted from, because I will hand them these gifts this Christmas season. You know what I mean? I can't keep saying that I'm going to give them these gifts and not give it to them. So I'm going to do it. It's going to be done as it is written, so it shall be done. You know what I mean? So I gotta figure out a way to like manage my time, and it's a lot. Like I have a lot to make. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna tell you how much because that's too far, and I don't want those further levels of judgment. Okay, but I have a lot to make each one of these heads. So I need to get my booty into gear and figure it out, because I would like to, I genuinely want to see like their face when I give it to them, and I would like them to have it and like all that good stuff. But it just means that I have a lot to do. But anyways, I'm working on one of those things right now. So hopefully I can find some time each and every day to work on it and get some stuff done and get it to said person. I'm speaking in code in case my mother is still watching. But yeah, I think that is all I am actively working on right now, because I finished my crochet version of my Peach Fuzz cardigan. So I have the knit one that I made the video about, and then the crochet one I just finished. And I'm actually so happy with how it turned out. I have pictures on my Instagram of it. I like it so much more than I thought I would. I always thought it was gonna be cute. Let me like preface that. I never thought it was gonna be ugly, but I tend to prefer the look of knit sweaters and cardigans to crocheted ones. It's just more my style. So to have a crochet cardigan that I actually really enjoy is like so exciting. I was really happy about it. I really like the look of it and the drape of it, and it's currently being tested by some lovely people who are honestly all so sweet and cute and killing the game right now. So I'm super excited to have that pattern ready for you guys. It'll probably be ready beginning of December. And then there was something else I was going to say in regards to that, but it's gone now. Oh, I remember. I guess this is like a mix between a yarn and school update, but I'm teaching classes, crochet classes at my school, and it's my first time teaching, and it's challenging, but it is rewarding. I like seeing people understand more at the end of the class than they did at the beginning. It's definitely hard learning how to teach to different people, because to me things like holding your hook and yarn is such a personal experience. Understanding gauge is so challenging, and tension. So obviously it's just kind of like a try it class to see if people like it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's fun, and it's definitely a challenge for me, but it's rewarding, and I'm glad that I'm doing it. But that's just another fun little update. And then I guess that'll bring us into next, what I want to work on. So let me tell you my plans for that. And then I don't know what else there is to talk about after that. I'll look at questions maybe. Good idea, Anna. Thank you, Anna. Anyways, so I caved and bought some yarn from Surella. She is a yarn dyer. I found her initially on Instagram. I caved and bought some yarn from her Oopsie sale because it was discounted, and it was gorgeous. And what she does is you don't know what you're buying, you just buy a base. So what you do is you don't buy a specific color or colorways or whatever, you just put in colors that you like and like the base that you're buying. So like I bought chunky yarn, chunky merino wool, I believe it's like size 5 yarn, and I gave like my color recommendations. I think I said like I like most any color except purple, sorry purple, but I like muted tones, like very grayish, like, you know, all that good stuff, and they nailed it. I'm not going to get off my bed to show you guys, unfortunately, I'm so sorry, but I will be making something absolutely adorable and to die for with said yarn. My plan is, I think I'm going to make a type of vest moment. I'm hoping, okay, you guys tell me also, because I was trying to do some research on this. Is 400 grams of yarn enough to knit a starter vest? I think it is, yeah, like I'm pretty sure that's enough. I think it'll be enough to do a cropped one is my point. So I think I'm gonna do is have like a cropped one, probably about to like here, maybe to like my waist or something, and I want it to be one where it's like you can button up and then it just kind of tapers like this, so it's like a V from the shoulder to like the chest area, and then it has buttons right here. I think that would be so cute. I don't have anything like it, and I want to attempt to do a checker pattern. I am very bad, and I'm going to say this right now, very bad with intarsia, is that how you pronounce it? Color work and knitting. I never know how to pronounce that word. I am very bad at it. I've never been able to get the tension down properly, which is tough, but I'm going to work on it because I really, really, really want this vision that I have in my head to come to life. I think it would be so cute. So wish me luck. If you have tips, help a girl out. I will take anything and everything, please and thank you. But that is my plan for that yarn. And then I also have some pink wool from Wool in the Gang that I bought off of my dear friend Savannah. It is super chunky. I've been waiting to use it since this summer. And what I think I'm gonna make is Jamie Creates' For the Love of Waffles cardi. I think that's the name of it. It's a super cute cardigan made with chunky wool. And it has just like a really cute waffle kind of design on it. I don't know. I saw it and I was like, I have to make it. So I am going to use that yarn for that. I'm looking over at my yarn, like trying to figure out what I'm doing. And then I have a bunch of scrap yarn that I want to make some scrap yarn projects with. Probably stuff to sell. But those are my plans upcoming. I don't have, honestly, I have a lot of yarn still, but I don't have a lot of yarn that I actively want to use. I think the yarn that I left at home I'm going to go through and maybe sell like on my story over winter break or something, or donate so other people can use it, just because I know it's just going to sit and not get used, and like that's pointless, and I don't want to, you know, if someone else can use it, I want to give it to them. I'd rather them have it than me. So I think I'm going to do that. But as for yarn that I have and wanting to use, I don't have a lot left, but I'm trying to use up what I can for things I want to make for like myself, or different ideas I have, and yada yada yada, and so on and so forth. I'm trying to limit my buying of yarn just to make sure that I don't have too much. Like, first of all, I don't have a lot of space in my apartment. My dorm room is very small, but also just there's no real point in me buying so much yarn if I'm not gonna have the time to get around and use it right now. So I'm just gonna use what I have for the most part. So with all of that being said, I think that is kind of everything I have to update you guys on. My plans, what I've been working on, how school has been. Of course, let me know down below all of your answers to those things. I love having conversations with you guys in the comments during videos like these. Alright, and I think now, as I finish that triple crochet, I'm going to go onto my Instagram and see what you guys asked. I'm going to see what you guys asked. Oh, this is a good question, and it kind of goes back into what I was just talking about with school and stuff, but someone asked about like my life after college, moving, job, etc. Because that is true. I'm gonna have a huge transition in my life soon, being that I'm gonna be graduating college and leaving what I've known for the past 16 years of my life, which is academia. And it is terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, in some aspects I am ready to be done because I am tired. School is a lot. I've always been a very academically driven person, which means I have really pushed myself to do a lot in my time being in a school setting, which I think has been so rewarding to me. I think that's a really great trait of mine, is how hardworking I am and how dedicated I am to like making sure that I'm doing well. But it does, you know, kind of deplete you. It does make you feel very tired, so I'm excited to have a break from it. But also at the same time, I really do like learning, so it does, you know, it is tough, because it's not like I am necessarily like jumping with joy that I'm leaving college, mainly because I live with my friends. I live right near all of my other friends, and I do really enjoy learning from people who are so smart. A lot of my professors are just such knowledgeable, wonderful people that I've learned so much from. So it is tough the idea of leaving what I've known for the past 16 years. And it's especially tough because I don't really know exactly what I want to do. It is November and our air conditioning still comes on. So if you hear that, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna keep going. It's tough because I feel as if I am supposed to know exactly what I am doing with the rest of my life by this point, and I don't. It's okay though. I don't need to. There's no one telling me that I have to know what I want to do for the next however many years of my life. I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. It literally, for the longest time, I figured I was only going to do PR. I loved public relations, loved it. And then I was like, well, you know what? I guess I'll also study advertising because it kind of goes hand in hand. You can learn a lot from one another. And it wasn't until this semester, my second to last semester at college, when I took my first ever creative advertising class, that I realized this is what I want to do. Like, it really makes me tick. The professor that I have is wonderful and I've been learning so much. So I'm doing a lot more creative ad next semester. And I'd really like to continue doing that. I'd like for that to be my job. I don't know if it will be. We'll see. I'll apply for jobs and I'll let you guys know, when that time comes, what I'm doing, where I'm going and all that stuff. But I have nothing set in stone right now. I'm trying to be okay with that, even though I'm a person who likes answers. And then I guess whatever I do will kind of help determine where I want to go. I'm definitely going to be staying on the East Coast. I could not be far away from my family or my friends or my partner. So I will be staying in the area that I have been. Don't know exactly where, but it's going to be within a driving distance to get to my mom, to be like, hi mom, I feel sick. I need you to take care of me. I'm not going too far. So when I have more answers on that, I will give you guys more updates. But as of right now, there's not too much that I know for sure. I just know it's going to be very weird not being a student for the first time in my life. Or first time in my life in a really long time, I guess I should say. We should definitely talk about Miss Swift. Okay. Midnight's phenomenal. I like it a lot. I know a lot of people aren't as big on it. That's fine. Your opinion is your opinion. We all like different things, but I really did like Midnight's, not a favorite album, Folklore, Forever and Always, but it is so fun. I think a lot of the songs are really fun. My favorites are probably, I really like Maroon, I like Antihero, I like Bejeweled, I really like The Great War. Question is also a good one. I think those are my tops. You're on Your Own Kid, The Bridge. Hey, don't talk to me about that one. That, it will be on my grad cap. The Make Your Friendship Bracelets, that line will be on my grad cap, so keep an eye out. But I think it's a really good album, and I'm so excited for the Eras tour. Okay, I know what I'm going to talk about next. So, over a year ago, I posted a TikTok being like, this would be my dream set list for a Taylor Swift concert. And it was like a Swift talker who he posted that. And I was like, haha, this is mine. It would never happen. But I would love to see Decades, every single Taylor Swift album. Haha, maybe it would happen after TS10 came out. I don't know. And she would do a song from every album or whatever. I called Eras. I called Eras. Taylor Swift, if you're seeing this, you're not. But if you are, for whatever reason, please know I planted this little seed and you guys are welcome. Dare I say I'm a mastermind, okay? I am so excited for that tour. I am so scared to get tickets, but I will be getting tickets. It's not an if, it's not an I hope. I will be. I will be at that tour. I have not seen Taylor Swift since Speak Now, and I want to be back with her, with all of the fans, dancing. I want to have a good time. So if you guys have any ideas on what I should crochet or knit for the show, because obviously I'm not going to not do that. Like, that would be silly. I have to make it harder for myself. Also, all of the lights are now dancing around because the disco balls are moving, which is silly, but sorry, I get distracted very easily. Anyways, I will be making something for the show. I will be going to that show. I will be on that tour. Hands down, no question. I will be standing outside the venue, even if I don't get a ticket, sitting there and listening to her perform from outside in the parking lot. A girl will do what a girl has to do. Sue me. I was so annoyed at first because the show that is closest to me, like my hometown, is the literal night I graduate from college. Girl, I have been waiting all this time for a tour, and that's the date you choose. I know the world doesn't revolve around me, but hello, like, so I'm gonna need to travel a little bit to a different show that's still close, just not as close, but it will be fine. I will be there. We will mosh. It'll be a great time, and I'm very excited. Please let me know your thoughts on the album. Please let me know your rankings, and also be respectful of other people's rankings. There are way too many people that are so disrespectful about other people's rankings. And wonder what the fun thing is about an album with 13 plus songs. Everyone's gonna have a different favorite. Hello? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, just, we all can have a different favorite, and then boom, amazing album. Like, just don't be rude. I see way too many people online being rude about it, and it's not that deep. But I do love me some Miss Swift, and I love Midnights. So someone asked, what are some projects and skills you feel like are too big or hard for you? And I think my number one thing is color work and knitting. I just really don't get it, guys. I know I already talked about it in this video, but I really just don't get it. Hello, I messed that one up. I just don't understand how to switch it seamlessly. Crocheting color work makes so much sense to me. I can do it, I can understand it, even if I'm not the best at it. I can wrap my head around it. But I just can't wrap my head around knitting color work. That's like a big one. Also, working from top down knitting, also confusing. This is top down, and I was able to understand it because I'm very confident in crocheting, but knitting confuses me. I guess it would just be the same thing, but I don't know, for whatever reason I just get intimidated. Also, making anything but a drop shoulder sweater or a cardigan, anything with like an inset sleeve, is that the inset sleeve? Yeah, like a sleeve that isn't like just, you know, like with this, it tapers a little bit so the sleeve lines up where my shoulder and armpit is. I don't know how to do that with crocheting or knitting, and I would like to learn, but it's a little bit intimidating. So I'm not quite there yet. There are a lot of things I do want to learn. I would love to take classes and get more confident in my advanced skills, because I think I am pretty good at both crocheting and knitting at this point, but there's always more to learn, and as we just covered, I love learning, so I would love to learn more about all of that. And if you have any tips for any of them, you know where to go. I love these videos because I give you all so many tasks to do. I give you like essays to write in these comment sections. Like, please just tell me everything. I genuinely like talking to you though, and I want to know your answers to everything. If I could sit down with each one of you, I would. But alas, I cannot, so therefore I will trap you to my comment section, and hopefully you will goss with me. Or if you don't want to goss in the comment section, DM me on Instagram and I'll chat with you there, because that would also be fun. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last thing I answer, because in proper Anna fashion, I have to go do other things, other work now. But someone asked college major advice for freshmen, balancing work, school, social life, all that good stuff. So when I figure out how to balance everything, I will let you guys know. Like, and that's not even a joke. I will literally let you know, because I have been dying for someone to let me know for so long, but I'm not good at it yet. So when I figure that one out, we'll sit down, we'll chat about it. But in terms of figuring out colleges and your major and all this stuff, I've definitely talked about this before, but I will never stop talking about it. In terms of finding somewhere to go for college, go wherever feels right for you. If you feel in your heart that a place isn't like a good fit for you, don't go there. It's just not worth it. You're just gonna waste your time, essentially. So go where it feels right. If you find somewhere that really, like, in your gut, you're like, this is the place, then like go with that. And that goes the same thing with your major. If you're not happy doing something, change it. Like I just said before, I am only now figuring out that I am looking more towards the advertising side of communications than the public relations side to potentially work in. And I'm literally figuring that out as a senior who is literally months away from being done with school. So you're always going to be like ebbing and flowing. Things are constantly going to be changing. But if you were sitting in a class and you were doing work that you're like, I guess I could do this, but I'm not having fun, or this is miserable, or I'm doing this because I feel like I have to for someone else, get out. Don't waste your time anymore. Don't live your life for other people. Don't do something because you feel like you have to. Do what you want because you want to do it. That is the most important thing. And also just remember that this isn't permanent. You can change what you want to do when you're 50. That's also fine. So do what makes you happy. Okay, I was rudely interrupted by my camera. But my biggest point is just do what makes you happy. Just follow what you want to do. It is your life. You can do whatever you want, and you're not set in stone doing anything that you don't want to do. If you want to change it, if you want to switch it around, do whatever you want. You know, that's up to you. But that's my best piece of advice as someone who has almost completed her time at college. And I think with all of that being said, friends, I am finishing up on this row of my sleeve. It has been so nice to sit down and chat with you guys again. I hope you enjoyed this. I've very, very, very much missed uploading videos and talking to you guys and seeing what you guys are up to and making and all that good stuff. I'm trying so hard to be active on Instagram, but even that is challenging. So even if I'm not posting, know that I am lurking. I still go on and look at other people's stories and posts and all that good stuff. And I do check my DMs. So if you want to chat, you know where to find me. My Instagram is at crochet by AK. Same with my TikTok, so go follow me over there because I like to post there as well sometimes. I do forget to post on there quite often. This is where we're at, by the way. I think the sleeve is almost done. I'll probably have to do a couple more rows, but it'll probably be like pretty close to my wrists by that point, so that's super fun. But yeah, follow me on my socials and come hang out with me. And of course, like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more of me, turn on that post notification bell if you want to know every single time I upload, figuring it's unfortunately so sporadic right now. And that is kind of all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. I hope you had so much fun. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I will see you guys hopefully very, very soon with a new video next week if all goes well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you so very dearly, and I will see you so soon with a brand new video. Bye, everybody.